Tim Burton, director of Batman, Beetlejuice, and Edward Scissorhands, now takes you to a completely different world. The true story of a Hollywood legend, Ed Wood.
And action!
He made movies like no one else.
You want to keep moving. You've got to get through that door. Ah, that was perfect.
Perfect? Do you know anything about film production?
Well, I like to think so.
He had an eye for talent.
I met Bela Lugosi.
Well, I thought he was dead.
This is the most uncomfortable coffin I've ever been in.
No, he's very much alive. You flying saucer?
He had a passion for storytelling.
Get me transvestites. I need transvestites.
You're flashy. They want that, okay? But they want professionalism, so Nick's on the Nelly without losing naivete.
What kind of a movie is this?
It's science fiction. A heartbreaking romance. Brave robbers from outer space.
Brave robbers from what?
And he had a secret he couldn't hide.
I like to dress in women's clothing. Panties, sweaters, pumps. It's just something I do.
You don't like sex with girls?
No, I love sex with girls. Wearing their clothes makes me feel closer to them.
How can you act so casual when you're dressed like that?
All right, everybody, let's finish this picture.
Touchstone Pictures presents Johnny Depp, Martin Landau, Sarah Jessica Parker, Patricia Arquette, and Bill Murray in the true story
Give him a hand. Keep rolling.
of an unforgettable filmmaker.
We're making another movie. I got the Church of Beverly Hills to put up the cash.
How do you get all your friends to get baptized just so you can make a monster movie?
And his legacy that will live forever.
How do you turn this on?
Shake his legs around. Looks like he's killing you. This is the one.
Step in! I command you!
This is the one I'll be remembered for.
Ed Wood, a Tim Burton film.
Really? Worst film you ever saw? Well, my next one will be better. Hello?
I'm an artist, and I won't change a word of my play to pander to some commercial Broadway audience.
Now, let me tell you something, kid. That's the real world out there. And it's a lot rougher place than you think.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
We can do the play.
What? When? How?
A single backer going for the whole show.
What type of firm is it, Nick?
I said, don't stick your nose in other people's business and it won't get broken.
Yeah.
Charm.
She's a great little actress, you know. She used to wiggle at this joint in Hoboken, you know? Pick up quarters off the tabletops with her.
Hey!
I'm a whore! I have a confession to make, Alan.
No, don't speak.
Please.
Don't speak. Don't speak. No. Silence.
To be or not to be. That's the way it goes.
The play's in trouble.
I don't understand the character here.
Just do the line, Olive.
No!
We don't write like people talk.
Shut up and read.
Shut up.
You shut up and read.
No. Don't speak. Don't speak.
The monkey glands are working.
You having an affair with Helen Sinclair?
What?
You're racked with guilt.
I'm racked with guilt.
Are you trying to make my part smaller?
She'll get some new lines or I'll nail your kneecaps to the dance floor.
I quit.
Be silent. Don't speak.
I think maybe I'll go and check into a sanitarium and get the help that I need. And we'll talk later because it's been good.
Don't tell me you still think the world revolves around
You?
you.
I don't think her spinal cord touches her brain.
On your own, you need to be you. Secrets. Do you love me? I need to say what I want to say. I need to confide.
From Touchstone Pictures, they said it would never work.
Where are you off?
A man who had no one.
He's very unconventional.
Adopting a child who had nothing.
Hey, you gotta test that on your wrist.
Why?
But now, against all odds,
How did you plan to send her to school?
they're struggling to build a life.
Are you her father?
She adopted me out.
And determined to become a family. Steve Martin.
Remind me to cut that hole bigger.
A simple twist of fate.
After his mom started dating,
Can't resist a pretty girl. You know what I mean?
I'm 11. I hate girls.
Ben had to show who was really man of the house.
Yes. Excuse me. I mean, he's so uncool. Did you know he actually irons his jeans?
Morning, Ben.
My advice to you is to get rid of this guy.
Yeah, but how do I do that? The Indian guides. This Indian guide thing could be the solution to my problem.
Hey, how are you, Jack?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Picking Indian names for each other is one of the most important Indian guide rituals.
How about squatting dog?
Make sure they're the same height.
Walt Disney Pictures brings you a movie that's loads of laughs and tons of fun.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this.
It's a story of a father-to-be and the son who doesn't want him to be. Chevy Chase, Farrah Fawcett, George Wendt, and Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Man of the house.
Squatting dog? That's the best you could come up with?
I had a squirrel named Numbnuts.
I'd say that, I'm experiencing a dry spell.
So you're married?
No, not yet.
Gwen is having second thoughts about her relationship.
50% of all marriages end in divorce.
Yeah, not to mention all the ones that end in gunplay.
But then so are her parents.
I mean, Dad, if anybody's happily married, it's you and Mom.
He thinks I'm having an affair? I have to admit, I'm stunned. I told him he was crazy. I mean that your father could be so perceptive.
Her brother.
He cheated on me with my best friend.
I need sex, Gwen. I understand. I need a lot of sex.
Okay, but you have to have it with another person?
And everyone else in Miami.
My head is spinning.
What Gwen is learning about love is turning her world upside down.
Well, it's true.
And she's learning more about her mother's lover than she cares to know.
I mean, he's got tattoos in strange places. They flap or fly or something.
You really think I'm some kind of pervert, don't you?
Miami Rhapsody, a sexy new comedy filled with laughs, romance,
I don't make too much noise.
No, I love all that screaming. It makes me feel like Michael Bolton.
and the kind of fun most married people can only dream about. Sarah Jessica Parker, Antonio Banderas, Mia Farrow.
Maybe some people just fall in love a lot.
You slept with your partner's wife? You're like a nuclear menace. Your warhead should be dismantled.
Miami Rhapsody.
So when you guys getting married?
Hey, that's Valkyrie. Does he design the games? No, he executes them. Valkyrie, driver 41, ready to download.
Reality always hurts.
Welcome to the real world, Sega Saturn.
When you rent or buy a video, you need to know that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you understand what the film is like, you can look at the certificate it has been given. This film has been classified as 15. That means this film is unsuitable for anyone younger than 15. A film with a 15 certificate may have a fairly adult theme, or may contain scenes of violence, sex or drugs, which are unsuitable for younger teenagers. It may also contain sexual swear words. It is an offence to supply a video classified 15 to anyone below that age. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make the right choice. Thanks for listening.